Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Hodlnomics, aka Doge GF Sancho, in the house. Today, I got another different kind of video for everybody. I'm going to be talking about upcoming crypto games and launches that I think you need to keep your eye on. For me, crypto has been by far the best way for me to make money in 2021. I have a very good strategy of looking for projects, finding them early. Now, some of these that I'm going to mention, if you're involved with crypto gaming, you definitely have heard about them. These are going to be the first ones that I mentioned, but towards the end, I'm going to bring up some absolute juicy gems that nobody has talked about yet that you definitely need to keep your eye on. And I actually did about last weekend, probably about 24 hours worth of research, just finding new projects. I've got a bunch of different ways that I look for stuff, and I'll show you those. Going to be amazing. In fact, one is so good, one is so exciting, that I even bought a new costume, which I will be showing everybody for this video. So yeah, if you haven't seen me before, I like to just make it fun and dress up like some of the things like I invest in. And I got one. I got a new one. It's going to be fun. So stick around to the end. And if you stay around to the very, very end, got a little special treat for you there as well. So none of this financial advice. Do your own research. Don't believe listen to any clown that dresses up in costumes on the internet. Also, one other announcement, we are starting an insurance crypto. Things are going really well. We got the logo design today. I really do believe it's going to revolutionize the insurance industry. I'm an insurance broker, don't need to get into any of that, but we are going to need people to help us test our product in a couple months. If you help us test, you'll receive an airdrop. There's a link down below to sign up for that. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hit the notification bell, but let's get into this. So gaming, I mean, if you're, like I said, if you're into gaming, you're going to know some of this stuff. If you're into crypto gaming, you're going to know it. But like I said, still surprising how many people are not. And if you see the gaming industry without crypto is huge. And people don't even earn anything on the current gaming industry, the way it works. I mean, maybe if they're professional that they can. But, people, if you look here, the market, it was, where it is, 250, it's going to grow to 256 billion by 2025. That's insane. It had it earlier. It had the statistics on here for 2021, but 2021, I lost it earlier. Here you go. Back in whatever. Anyways, you see it's a lot. It's in the billions, the multi-billions of dollars. And it's crazy. The other thing I want to talk about too is high fidelity mobile games are on the rise. And I know that. I don't really even play games a ton, but there's just one game I play. It's a MOBA. But anyways, and it's a high fidelity mobile game. I just think it's so fun. I just do it to blow off time every now and then when I just, want to, let loose, not worry about stuff, whatever. But I can definitely say that. So some of these games are going to be high fidelity mobile games, but it's also really interesting because you have people who are actually playing these games now to earn real money. So the gaming, in gaming worlds, if you kill somebody or whatever, like in Halo, you earn the Halo coins and you can buy stuff in the game with that, or you can spend your real dollars. And you can see people are spending upwards of billions of dollars on that and they're not getting anything. So now with crypto gaming, people can play these games and earn real money or crypto that they can then trade in the open market for real money and then go use it. So there's people in places like the Philippines who are using these games to literally be their livelihood. And as more and more people lose their jobs, as just things get crazier and crazier, I think we're going to start seeing people move into these gaming worlds a lot more and out of the real worlds. And I mean, we're already seeing the disattachment in reality. I mean, people just are not in reality already, right? It's really interesting to see. They're already like glued to their computers and everything that's on there, completely out of touch. A lot of people are. And I think it's just going to get worse. So this is all really timely. I don't think this is bad. I think the state of the world is, not very good. But I do think it is good that there is going to be another outlet, another way for people to make money, to spend their time, to get distracted, all that fun stuff. And then now with these NFTs, so in the game, in Halo or whatever, you can buy a special helmet, makes you look cool, and that's about it. Now with these, you can buy a special helmet that makes you look cool. Maybe it'll give you some sort of power up in the game, but you can also sell it on the open market. So there's just a ton of stuff going on with this. Like I said, if you're into gaming, you know that. If you're not, it's if you're new, or to that, the gaming cryptos are going to be great. And the reason I'm still going hard on crypto games is because there is a working model. There are people that are using this already for their livelihoods. These businesses are already generating revenue. This is not as speculative as the rest of the crypto space. And if you look at Axie Infinity, it went up like 100x while all the other tokens tanked during the bear market. So that's where I'm pulling out of most of my tokens, investing a little bit in other things, but definitely investing some in some of these that are going to be coming up. So the first one, Cryo War. So if, like I said, if you are in the space, you definitely know about this one, but this one looks pretty cool. High fidelity mobile game, which is going to be good. Got little notes on it. Where did my notes go? Aha. So what's the deal? Okay, so this one's going to be on Solana, which I like. I think that's actually good. And so that'll be good. It's also using Unreal Engine, and Unreal Engine does these really good graphics. It's like legendary in the gaming space, and so anything on Unreal Engine generally does well, and it's a high quality game. So this one's going to be really sweet. You can go check it out. I'm going to just show you guys really, and I'm going to skim through these first ones pretty quick, just because these are pretty popular. A lot of the influencers are talking about these already. You can go find tons of content on this. I'm going to try to get to the ones that I found on my own here in just a little bit. So check it out. So this is kind of like, this is honestly a lot like the game that I play. You kind of aim and shoot with your fingers and stuff. So I actually think this one's going to be pretty sweet. But a lot of people have their eye on this one, which is, good and bad. Maybe hard to get a good entry point at the beginning if everybody's on it. The other thing too, guys, is if you don't live in the United States, most of these you can get on their IDO. If you live in the United States, you cannot get on an IDO with any of these. But if you live out of the United States, all of these still have upcoming IDOs. I think this one is coming up like really soon, within the next week. I don't pay too much attention to that because I can't do it. I pay more attention to public sales. But check it out. Go to their Telegram. Link will be below if you want to look at that. So then the next one is Phantom Galaxies. This one's pretty sweet. It's going to be on Ethereum. Also, Animoca Brands is on this, and everything Animoca Brands, they're a crypto gaming company. Everything they touch turns to gold. People really like them. And this one looks like their best game. This one is like, it's kind of like, what is a good way? What's the Transformers? But instead of cars and stuff, it's in space. And so you see he's all transforming and stuff right now. So it looks actually really cool. You can also go right now, at least I did a couple days ago, you can connect your wallet on their website and get a free NFT. So definitely would recommend doing that. I'll play the quick trailer for everybody here really quick. So yeah, Blowfish and Animoca. Probably can't hear that too good. We saw this already here. I'll zoom forward to the gameplay. Yeah, so these are all NFTs that you can buy. Here's the gameplay. It looks pretty cool. So this one is also going to be on PC. So definitely not mobile, but that's okay. Still looks pretty cool. And I think this game is going to be one of the first games to actually launch. So if you want to actually, and these are all like, most of these games are going to take years to develop. This one I believe is coming out very shortly. So what else is I going to show you on here? Yeah, you can go on their website and check out all sorts of cool, like all these you can go check out their roadmap and everything. But this, you can check out a bunch of really cool just gameplay footage and pictures and everything. So yeah, on this one, Starfighter, early access game launch, Q2 2022. So that one's coming up pretty soon. So that will be cool. And then the next one. Now, not a ton of big influencers are talking about this one. So you might have not heard about this one, but this one I think is actually super, super, super cool. It's called Gold Fever. This one reminds me a lot of, what's the game? Fortnite, where it's a battle royale kind of style where you go into this arena And basically like last man surviving wins. That's kind of what it is, but it's more advanced. You can play with teams, and what you do is you're in this little jungle, and in all throughout the jungle there's gold. And so you can play several different ways. So you can play as an adventurer, which is basically you just scout the rainforest alone, or as teams, and then you get as much gold as you can. And then I guess it says you can keep the gold you manage to save and earn real money. So that one looks okay. I guess you're on your own and you're not like fighting anybody. But I like the stuff where you like actually fight and it gets competitive. You can be a capitalist. This is where it gets fun. Purchasing mining claims and set rules. Okay, yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, never mind. So then the adventurer, excuse me. All right, so the adventurer actually does play the tribals. All right, sorry. So the adventurers play tribals, and they go against the tribals. The capitalists basically own the land in the game, and then they allow the games to happen. So they'll set up games, and then people can sign up as adventurers or tribals, and then go fight each other. The merchant has all these different items, so you can go purchase NFTs and then rent them out in the games. And so if people rent like an airplane, for example, they'll have a better chance of winning. Now, the game, what it is the adventurers are supposed to go and collect this gold. And they got to mine it. You can buy better equipment that helps you mine it faster. You can use little buckets that take a long time. You can't get very much. But then at the same time, the tribals, they are there to protect the gold. They think it's like some sort of sacred thing, and they don't want all these, dirty white men coming in and taking all the gold. So the game sounds really fun because the adventurers go and take the gold, and the tribals try to not let them. And so whoever keeps the gold at the end of the day, that's real crypto, essentially. And so while they're collecting the gold, the tribals are going to shoot them. They can shoot them back. It just seems like there's a lot of different ways that this one can go. And there's a lot coming out. So Q4 2022, website game integration, AWS multiplayer full integration, beta release 1 with Beta Island. So I think right now you can actually go play the beta. I think you have to sign up on their Discord. But the game release looks like it's going to be coming out Q3 2022. And the sale is probably going to be coming out then as well. There's actually the IDO on this one is over, but we need to be keeping an eye out for this one. The token on this one is going to be called NGL. So adding a partnership, collaboration. I'm just seeing when you can actually buy it. If you just keep an eye on their Telegram, they haven't announced anything yet. They've just said closer to when the game will have utility. So here's some of the gameplay in this one. Looks interesting. Some games will be at night. He bought a donkey. I guess it helps you carry more stuff.
There we go. The sun is rising. We'll bring the knife out for now. But we can interact with this donkey. We tap E there. And
so yeah, let's see. Here's the plane.
And you can get around the map a lot faster.
So yeah, it's a big map. There's a lot going on with this. Looks really, really cool. And not many people are talking about this one, which is shocking. This one is definitely one of my favorites. Next one, tons of people are talking about this one. This one's Guild of Guardians. This one looks pretty fun. I mean, this is like a brawler style game, which is kind of like the Cryo Wars 2, which is not necessarily my style, but you basically just go like fight a bunch of monsters. But tons and tons of people are talking about this. It has a ton of hype. So you might want to go check this one out. Gameplay on this one looks pretty cool also. Oh, where did it go? Here, I'll show this little trailer. Yeah. This isn't the gameplay, but basically these people go and fight all these skeletons and different monsters with it and earn crypto. So this one has really good graphics. Oh, ooh, pink laser eyes. The skeleton's a Doge GF Maxi. Might be purple, but it's okay. We'll pretend. Ooh. So yeah, this is this style game. I used to play these games as a kid. I loved them as a kid. Not so much anymore, but yeah, you just got all these little minions you fight, and then over time the monsters get harder. So anyways, that's cool. Dun, dun, dun. Next one is Tryhard. So this one, not a ton of people are talking about yet. I believe there is an IDO coming up. I'm not exactly sure how this one's going to work. They have not a ton of gameplay footage, but it's either a brawler style where you just fight a bunch of monsters, or maybe you fight each other in it, which is called a MOBA. If it's a MOBA, that's going to be really, really cool. So I'm not 100% sure how this game is going to work, but this one is on Polygon. So that's how I found this one. Looked up a bunch of Polygon games. Also, it says Solana, but I think it's like just cross-chain to Solana. Also Binance, but it's built on the Polygon network. So here is the game. Oh, and on this one, basically what it is you play as the undeads, the robots, the humans, or the apes. So there's like a bunch of different ways to play. So you can hunt enemies. These graphics look really good. It's a web-based game. Pew pew. Yeah, so there's this one. Looks pretty cool. Keep an eye on that one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you my absolute favorite game that I found coming up that you're going to be able to buy soon and play soon. It is Crypto Monkey Empire. Whew. And here is my costume. Whew. Let's get the helmet. Where's that? Sorry, guys. Here we go. Let's take off the hat. Boom. Oh, I love it so much. It's going to be good. I'm just going to talk like this, even though I can't. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so fun. Crypto Monkey Empires, guys. This game looks so fun. I ended up and here's the other thing too, guys. I found this about a week ago, and I told everybody on Twitter about it. If you're not a Doge GF person, most of my fans are Doge GF people, so I've been telling them what's going on. But if you're not a Doge GF person, we were in this. I'm not trying to get everybody out of that and spread everybody thin, because I'm committed to that community, so I didn't really necessarily want to talk about this. However, it is not available to purchase, so all good. It was, but it is actually not anymore. You can go buy NFTs, but you cannot. So I'm sorry, everybody. I promised everybody a long time ago that I would stay committed to that, and I just don't want to be pushing everybody off and spreading the community thin and all that crazy stuff, because it is a small community. And I feel like this is something that is so good. It just would have flooded everybody out of that, and not been good for the price on this, because the market cap was really, really low. But they are now going to be doing a IDO, which is going to be good, which I didn't know about. I thought I'd be able to shill it later. But after the IDO, you'll be able to buy it. Now, what this game is, it's like Clash of Clans, and this is on Avalanche. That's how I found this one. I was looking up Avalanche ecosystems. And the Clash of Clans is huge. If you just go look at the stats for the Clash of Clans, it's huge. So 115,000 people playing right now. Number 1 strategy game, and if it's number 3 Google ranked, I guess, in the United States. So you can it's huge. It used to be even bigger. It was the number 1 game for a little while, and that's because it's really fun. There's a lot of strategy involved with it, and that's going to be the same with this, except you're going to be monkeys. You build, in Clash of Clans, you build gangs and armies and then go fight other people and take it. In this game, you are going to build armies of monkeys, and then you go fight other monkeys and steal their crypto, which is going to be really fun. There's also guilds, and that's what these NFTs are for. So the Clash of Clans, you build clans with other people. It helps with trade and makes you do better in the game. They're pretty necessary. And so with this one, you have guilds. So you can go buy right now, if you want to buy something on this, is why I'm glad I'm telling you guys about this. You can go buy their NFTs. Now these NFTs will be needed to start guilds. So these just got launched yesterday. There's still plenty available. Go get them if you are interested in that. And so this is the trailer for this one. Loot your opponents. Ooh, ooh. I don't know if y'all can hear the music. You just see me dancing here. Like, sorry if you can't hear it, guys. I don't have my my good speakers set up. Cross-playable between mobile and desktop, so that's going to be really good. I think the desktop game is going to have more game styles, though. So this is like the village. Going to be pretty cool. Loot monkeys. Ride Lambos. And then that is very true because check it out. Can ride Lambos. Yeah. Lambo Monk. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Play to steal game. Yeah, guys, this thing is going to be absolutely ridiculous. MKC token, I think, is what is going to be called. So yeah, they had essentially what happened here is they had to do an IDO, and in order to do that, they needed to launch a new token. So anybody who got it like before then, it was just basically like a pre-sale price. The IDO is actually going to be cheaper than what I paid for it and what you guys would have paid for it anyways. So like I'm super like upset that I couldn't just tell everybody in my community. But like I said, I promised everybody that I would stay committed to Doge GF until those prices went up. And none of these right now, like you know, some people may not be interested in that or whatever, but you'll be able to buy them in the future. So I that's why I'm doing it now. Also, there's one more, right? Again, and I promised everybody I wouldn't show it. There's one more that you can buy now. It's all over my Twitter, right? And that's not like how I rest my conscience with this. Everything that I want to shill, I shill it on my Twitter. So if you're not following me on my Twitter, you're missing out. Some of the people have already commented and found some of these. Prices have gone up pretty good, and they're really, really liking what they're seeing. So I'm telling you, like, if you're interested in that, you want to go find some other gems, definitely check out the Twitter. Everything is at Hodlnomics. So thank you guys for listening. Definitely check out these games. I will be shilling Crypto Monkey Empire so hard here in the future just because I think the concept is awesome. I think it's fun. It's going to be insanely viral. So keep this one on your radar. The IDO should be soon. Like this one's coming up here pretty quick, I would imagine. So all these links will be down below. Follow me on Twitter. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and thank you so much for coming over and listening. Crypto Monkey Empire to the moon. Y'all have an amazing day. Adios.